What's up, nail geeks, and welcome to my second video for today. We have Potion Polish. We haven't heard from Courtney in a hot minute, and I was actually recently starting to think about her, and I was like, I hope she's okay. She normally releases seasonal collections and small batches, things like that, and I hadn't heard anything, so I was kind of like, I wonder if she's all right. But literally, it's almost like sometimes the universe connects people. It's like you think about somebody and then you hear from them. It's interesting, to say the least. And that's exactly what happened. And Courtney had emailed me and was like, hey, I've got a spring collection. And I was like, yes, ma'am. And then I saw the descriptions and I was like, holy crap. I was like, yes, please. We have a 6-piece collection of blue polishes. This is super strong shimmers. There's a little bit of hollow in here. Blue and potion polish. I could not ask for anything more for this spring. They're a little moody, a little bit. Kind of matches how I'm feeling lately, if I'm honest, but they are still very bright, and I love that. So while I'm, touting my flag over here for, spring colors, bright, let's light it up, these are stunning. And they're so loud and obnoxious in the best shimmery way possible. I'm so pumped to show you all them. And these are releasing very soon, so I'm going to quit yammering. Let's dive right into the swatches. And we're going to kick off these April showers with Fresh Start. This is described as a blue leaning violet purple curly base with a red to copper to gold shifting shimmer. This has a strong curly, in my opinion, leaning more of a creamy type of formula. It is quite opaque and delightful and buttery on the brush strokes. That paddle brush certainly exploits that wonderful formula. I would suggest 3 very thin coats. Now, if you're wanting to fight me on that third coat, you might be able to get away with 2 coats. Just go in normal to maybe slightly heavy. You just want this one to slowly build up to get the most shimmer payoff. This is bright and vibrant and beautiful in person. I think it is a strong, blurply violet type of base. I do think my video is giving you a pretty good idea of what I'm seeing in person. Now, it does dry down quite flat, so you want to finish with a good glossy top coat. And Bluebird Serenade is a vibrant cornflower blue curly base with pink to red to copper shifting shimmer. This to me is flirting with being a neon blue. It is very vibrant in person. I would consider this almost like a cousin to Fresh Start, where we had a blurple violet leaning base there. We've got a straight, I don't know, I feel like I want to describe this as being an electric blue. I don't know if the pigment itself is a true neon. I mean, if it was, I'm sure my PR info would note it, but it's very vibrant and beautiful and so flattering. It's lovely. It has an identical formula to Fresh Start, so I'm going to suggest 3 very light coats and a plumping glossy top coat, as again, this one will also dry down quite flat from all the beautiful shimmer here. At more extreme angles, both Fresh Start and Bluebird Serenade have wonderful coppery gold type of shifts. And Hello Spring is described as a soft periwinkle blue base with pinkish red to peachy copper to warm gold shifting shimmer and scattered hollow. This is one of those polishes that I would consider not being a kitchen sink, because when I say kitchen sink, I'm talking about all kinds of things are in a finish. This is what I would consider more of a versatile polish, in that when you go out in the sunshine, it's going to have strong rainbows, but it's also going to be beautiful in indoor lighting too. You'll see this shimmer in that regard. This has a crelly, almost metallic type formula, sort of, while still behaving very creamy-like. It's just a wonderful formula. So I'm going to suggest 2 regular or 3 light coats. I like that third light coat, just PS. This will dry down flat and metallic, so I'm going to suggest a glossy top coat here too. And Blue Skies is a dusty sheer blue jelly base glowing with aqua to blue shifting shimmer and hollow effects. I love this entire collection to pieces, but if you were going to whack me with some pillows and just chuck things at me and say, pick one, damn it, I would have to say Blue Skies would have to be my top pick out of all of them. This is glowy goodness. It's got that wonderful aqua glow to it. Very pretty. Now, this behaves to me like a crelly formula. It's a little bit on the jelly side, but a little bit on the cream side and how it builds up, easy to opacity. I'm still going to suggest 3 lighter coats to just maximize that plumpness on your nails. This will also dry down flat because it's so jam-packed full of shimmer goodness. So I would suggest a plumping, thicker glossy top coat to finish it off and just get that gel-like look. Spring Rain is described as a dusty sheer blue jelly base with fuchsia to green to gold to copper shifting shimmer and sparkling hollow pieces. This one is similar, in my opinion, to how Hello Spring looked, in that indoor lighting, you're going to see that shimmery goodness, and then in the sunshine or those bathroom lights, you'll see the little holographic flecks give you a bit of a twinkle there. It's more of what I would consider like a scattered, starry looking effect. This also behaves very Crelly-like, true to the description, so I would suggest 3 light coats here too. Fight me on that. You want these to build slowly so you have lots of shimmer goodness on your nails. This will also dry down flat again, so you are seeing a glossy top coat applied here, and at extreme angles you'll see a beautiful coppery, almost orangey sort of glow. You can see it on my macro shot there. And then lastly, we've got April Rainbows. This is a sheer sky blue jelly base with large particle bright pink to grass green to warm gold and copper shifting shimmer. This is, in my opinion, the lightest formula out of the 6, and I'm okay with that, as it built up really well to opacity. It's not something that you're going to see a whole lot of your visible nail line if you have natural nails, or even falsies or gel X like myself, because in my case, if something is going to be sheer, you're going to be able to see through my tips there, and you can kind of see through it. So it's decently opaque for being so jelly-like. I'm going to suggest light coats on this as it has a strong, plumping, squishy feel, and you want to avoid over buildup. So 3 light coats will maximize that opacity and the shimmer factor, and then finish with a good glossy top coat, as this will dry flat due to that wonderful large particle shimmer. And we're going to bring in the May flowers to those April showers with the Willet Topper segment. This is where I use a black swatch stick to demonstrate if polishes have layering capabilities. So for the most part, we have Crelly creamy smooth formulas here. We've only got that one jelly with April Rainbows, but I'm not mad about it, as they all pass the test. You can layer these really well. I think these are going to work the best with teals, turquoise, maybe purple even. I think like a nice grape or like electric purple would look really cool. And of course, black you can also work with. Quite a bit you can do here and just kind of get adventurous with it. Blue skies was just ridiculous. I love that shimmer so much. Just fantastic. Overall, very good. These get the mages a seal of approval. Spring Rain looked really cool. I liked how magenta-ish that looked. Now, please note in person, you could see a bit of a blue tint to that. And then April Rainbows, just ridiculous. And it's got that wonderful large particle coverage of the shimmer. I told you, you need these. You need these. You need these. Even if you're not a blue polish lover, you need them. These are going to drop March 30th at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I will link you guys below to Potion Polish's website if you want to get in there and take a sneak peek at these and many more. If you haven't tried Potion Polish, you absolutely need to. I will link you also to the Facebook group if you have not joined Potion Polish's fan group. There is other swatches, and there's also information from Courtney herself. I'm looking right now on the Facebook page, and for this release, I've seen in both the Facebook group and buzz here and there that there are quite a few of her polishes sold out. And I think a lot of you will be very, very happy if you missed out on any of the previous ones. There's quite a few that are going to be restocked for this launch, including Cactus Grove. I've seen a lot of people ask about Painted Sky at Dusk, Council of the Moon, Cabin by the Lake. There's at least a dozen on this list. So there's going to be a restock, and we're going to have the pretty, beautiful blue colors also for the spring collection too. I will have all this in the description box below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.